Hey everybody, Bandicoot Commando here and welcome back to Rayman HD. Last time, we started the Atari version of Rayman HD here. The story is obviously not different, but gameplay and everything else, there's lots of differences. Like look, I gotta get my steps in, gotta get my exercise in. So today we're gonna continue the Dream Forest, but we're not alone.
Iron Khalif, a local commentator.
Keep running back and forth just enough, I might be able to lose 10 pounds.
I mean, you don't really have that many pounds to begin with. You don't have arms or legs.
Alright, so let's get going. Anguish Lagoon.
Actually, it's funny I say that because in Rayman 2, there's an alternate ending where you accept a deal and you actually do see Rayman fat.
But that's only in the, that is only in the N64, Dreamcast, PC versions, and the PS2 one, Revolution. That was not the PS1 version.
Ooh, excuse me.
Not that it's too big of a deal, but because, again, due to the limitations of the Jaguar and such, I kind of miss that Rayman doesn't have, like, his little surf animation when he's, like, on stuff like this.
Yeah.
It just adds, like, a little extra touch is all.
Actually, I believe the Jaguar was the last console that Atari made, right?
Yes. Well, no, not quite. For several years it was, but then they released that, what was it called? The Atari VGC? Or VCG? Shoot, I already forgot what it was called.
Give me a second, I can look it up. BCS?
Yeah, I believe that's what it is. And, I mean, I looked at it. It looks pretty neat, but I hear that it does have, like, several problems.
I'm not surprised.
But then again, no console's complete without problems.
I mean, at least it's probably not what... Oh, God, what was it called? It was a system made by Mattel.
The Intellivision?
Used infrared.
Not the Intellivision. I don't know. I'm not too familiar
Hyperscan.
with...
That's it.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever heard of that, but basically, you know how Nintendo nowadays has like amiibos and all that, like Toys to Life kind of stuff?
Mattel tried that?
Yeah, they had a console that was literally just based around using cards to activate characters and abilities in games.
Huh.
Hell, even levels. It was basically just buy the console, buy the game, and then also buy the DLC that you need to use to play the game. And God forbid if you lose the cards, because then you aren't able to use or access the items that you now just lost. But the reason why I was bringing that up is because the Hyperscan was also notorious for literally breaking out of the box. Like you'd buy it, come home, and then immediately the Hyperscan, whether the scanner or something else on the system, would be broken.
Right.
Also, friendship.
I wanted to point out, so if you pause, you can alter... How do I... Is it the... No? What button? Oh, it's the punch button that, like, does that. And then you press the X button to put it back up. So yeah, you can mess with the stuff here if you want. Now, I remember talking about this both in the original Let's Play and when we were doing the PS1 version, but this segment is entirely different. Well, yeah, first of all, he's already in speed mode here, but instead of punching because of that, I shoot.
Huh.
And it's
also,
like
Rayman, you're grabbing my eyeballs.
Well, why are you going so fast?
I'm not. I'm going the speed limit.
I wish the PlayStation version kept this. Now, if I remember, I think for this version, there is an achievement you get for either getting all of the tings or going through this whole bit without taking a hit. I'll have to check it again. Also, despite the solid-looking platforms, you can go through them. It's literally just like a... Oh, hang on. It's literally just like a side shooting, like, you know, like an arcade game kind of thing.
Huh.
And they would use this in Rayman Redemption, his ability to shoot from his little proboscis.
Fascinating.
1, 3, 6, 4. Not sure what that's supposed to be about. But yeah, you get that little unique animation of Rayman, like, doing a handstand and everything. Hi, Mom. How you doing? Mom, can you make me a wife?
No.
There's no one else. Well, there was Raynette, but Raynette, I haven't been able to find her since.
The incident.
Yes, I remember the incident, Mom. I used to be bald. She loved me despite my baldness. And then the hair kicked in. She tried to cut it, but the creatures that formed my hair pulled me away from her. No, literally, that is like, if you play the Vita version of Rayman Origins, there's like a mosaic that you can find, and that's literally Rayman's little story origin, was that he was bald, he had a wife or girlfriend, whatever, and then these little creatures that end up forming his hair find his head, you know, they get on his head, and then they both freak out, and then she's trying to cut it, but the creatures are pulling him away from her, and then they end up going over a cliff, but they're able to fly Rayman away into safety.
Okay, then.
Forgotten Swamps. Yeah, that's messed up, I know. Alright, let me help you, cousin.
Remind me, this guy was in the PS1 version, right? Too. Right.
He was. Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
So it said to press the A button. By that, it means just press the... Wait, what? Oh, it's still the circle button. Oh, okay. So because it's not raining or anything, as soon as I get up here... Yep. Sadly, that's another detail that is not in the Jaguar version, is the lack of weather effects. So it just feels weird that the water is rising for no reason. Mom? Or photographer, if you can hear me? I can't swim. Can someone help me if I drown?
I mean, I can't swim either. Nobody can. It's a very large problem in our community. I'm not gonna lie, I was about to enter like a PSA for a joke.
Ooh, I slipped. Yeah.
Ooh.
Curious to know, because I know at least in the PS1 version, at least at Eat at Joe's, the water is like transparent so you can see the fish. I'm wondering if they kept that for this or not. Or if they even kept that whole segment at all.
Rayman, you're drowning.
No, don't worry. That sign makes me invincible.
Just rip the sign out of the ground and take it everywhere with you.
Use it as a weapon. Oh, what? Wait. Am I invincible while these guys are like... No way. Oh, okay, so... I guess during that animation when it like gets stuck on their head, it's just like weird, like, invincibility. Oh, wait, hang on. I did that wrong. I gotta remember, if it's one thing, when you play from one version of a game to another, you gotta know the little differences. Try that again. If I'm not mistaken, I think Rayman was like one of the... I don't know if it was the last, but I think it was one of the last games that was ever made for the Jaguar.
Huh.
Which, if it was, then at least the Jaguar went out in style.
Yeah, I mean, I can think of worse ways to end your game line, like with, I don't know, a soccer game. PS2.
Trying to think, like, what was another good game? What was another console that went out? I feel like, I don't know how true it is, but I feel like for the PS3, I think Persona 5 was the last one for the PS3. I might be wrong, though. If it is, then that console definitely went out in style.
Oh no, yeah. Oops. I do know one for the Wii. I know that one of the last games that ever released on it was Just Dance, and it was like for the next generation over. I think most people weren't even making games for the Wii anymore, and Ubisoft was like, "Hey, let's put one last Just Dance on the Wii."
Before we put any on the Wii U.
Yeah.
Alright, we never did get to do this one on the... Oh. Ah, you know what? No, I'm not gonna... I don't really like this challenge, so... You win this time, Magician.
Just not even gonna bother with it.
I just don't like it because of all the swinging that you have to time and do. You might have noticed with the flower platforms, I don't like how they go down almost the second you land on them. At least in the PS1 version, there's like a little delay before they go down. Alright.
I feel like there's a name for that specific motif.
What do you mean? Like the
did kind of motif. It's not just in Rayman. It's
Oh, it's just like a standard victory theme kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, gotta run back and forth. Gotta get my steps in.
I gotta get over there.
Yeah, I gotta get over there. Gotta get across the ocean. I cannot once we get this whole map filled out, I cannot wait just to make him run from here all the way to Candy Chateau. I cannot wait to do that. That's gonna be so fun to look at. Alright, here we go. Moskito's Nest.
Fun.
Oh yeah, it plays Moskito's theme for some reason.
I mean, it's Moskito's Nest. I mean, it does kind of make sense to do it here.
Alright, as I learned the hard way during my practice... Oh, no, that's not what I learned the hard way. What I learned the hard way is what's coming up. Let's see. Oh. What camera is that you're using, Mr. Photographer?
I have no idea.
You're a
It's just a random camera I found in an attic once.
You're a photographer and you don't even know the type of camera and the type of, like, capture power it has. I don't know the terms either.
Rayman, let me be real with you for a second. There's not even a roll of film in this damn thing.
And
I just go around to... It doesn't.
How does it still flash then?
I don't know, and that's the part that scares me. I think this thing is cursed. Rayman, help me!
It's cursed. My soul better not be trapped in it. Anyway, I was going to say, this is what I learned the hard way. Normally, in the PS1 version, I can just simply get by them before they fall, but no, I have to actually put in effort in dodging. But good thing I have experience in that department already. Oh, that's another thing. How, in the PS1 version, the photographer would be right up there after you get across, but for some reason, they put him further back before you cross. So, I do have a feeling we're going to find the photographer in little spots that normally he's not supposed to be in in the PS1 version.
Be interesting to see.
Ouch. No. And okay. I don't have any. Yeah. I don't have any magician.
Then you broke.
I have
don't deal
9.
with broke people.
I have 9. Better than nothing.
That ain't enough. If you don't have enough, then you broke. I don't deal with broke people.
Then why do you always rely on me to save the day? Okay, remember when I had to help get the Book of Knowledge back? Or wait, that hasn't happened yet, has it?
No.
Is the Book of Knowledge still safe in your house?
I think so. I haven't checked on it in a while.
Or remember the time that you got that message from one of your cousins and you couldn't read it because it was in a language you didn't know?
Not my fault. My cousin speaks French.
Oh, you went with the French one. Okay. That was because in the oh, whoa, this is bad. Gotta wait for them to clear out. Because in that little learning with Rayman, one of the languages, your choices were English, but I think English was only if you were playing like non-English versions. Otherwise, your other choices would have been French, Spanish, or German. Yeah, this thing is still in this version.
Oh, joy.
But it still functions, where all you gotta do is hit it in the lips a few times to kill it, or not. You can just hit it in the body a few times, and it will be permanently knocked out.
Also, it's interesting that I picked French because I believe Ubisoft was originally a French company to begin with.
It is. It always was. Well, I mean, there is Ubisoft, Montreal, yeah. I actually like how that kind of slightly gets referenced in Assassin's Creed, in Revelations. Because if I remember, yeah, there's a moment where in Revelations, Ezio is interrogated, like, where are you from? And then he's like, Montreal. But he does not a very good convincing French voice for that. But at the same time, I don't think Montreal existed at that point in that time period. At least in real life.
Ezio could see into the future.
I mean, when you consider the events of those games, in a way, I guess you say they can.
Yeah. Synchronization, baby.
If only genetic memory was a real thing. Too bad it isn't. I'd love to know. I would love to know what my ancestors did, even though they were probably just boring people.
Yeah. I mean, let's be real. If genetic memory did actually exist, murders would be solved a whole lot easier.
Yeah. But then it wouldn't really matter. Well, no. That's if you're talking about, like, modern murders. I thought you meant, like, murders from long ago, and I'm like, that wouldn't matter. They'd be long and done and over.
Well, no, yeah. In that case, it's just like, oh, that's what happened, but...
And too late to acquit you. And... Oh, rip. Really? I thought there was... Okay. Yeah, there's a cage there, but Ow. Oh, screw it. Just... Oh, no, there it is. Okay. Let me get rid of you. And now. you know, these things are plums, but for some reason... Oh, he's back.
They look like grapes.
Well, I was going to say, they're sometimes called bongo berries, and I'm like, why call them that? And then I realized, oh, it's because they bounce.
Sound they make?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They bounce. Alright, there we go. Yeah, just end it.
Nice.
So, unlike in the PS1 version where you have to get moving immediately, here you get to walk a bit until he shows up.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, what? Oh, I was moving a little too quick. I didn't give the screen enough time to scroll. That's another thing I hate about some of these old games where you gotta do little things like that. You actually gotta give the screen a little bit of time to scroll. There is one thing that the Jaguar version got right with this chase, though. The coloration!
Ah, look at that.
They got the right colors and the right Moskito to carry this thing.
What a little bit of development time will get you.
Oh, whoa, he pushed me greatly. Thank you.
Thank you. I needed that.
Can you push me again? Thank you. And then, yeah, once you get here, he doesn't get stuck on the vines. He just flies off. But thankfully, that just means all I do is take damage and not die instantly.
Thank God.
So in a way, that chase is kind of easier, but you got to get the screen time to scroll, though. I'll allow that.
I'll allow it.
Okay, that I won't allow. How did I not grab that? How did that not let me grab? Alright, well. There we go. Right, here we go. Moskito time.
It is time.
Listen, buddy, I didn't make the joke like last time, okay? Why are you still mad at me?
I have anger issues.
Maybe you need to learn to be like your cousin.
He's the one who gave me anger issues.
What did he do to you?
Listen, a man has a very precious thing in his life, something they can't live without. For me, shit, I'm trying to think. Fuck.
Well, while you think, notice how quickly he's moving and dropping these things?
Yeah.
Oh. Now he should bring in the big one. Yep.
Yeah, you see that giant spike ball I brought in? I used to have one that was 3 times that size, and then my idiot cousin rolled it down a hill and got it smashed in the mud. Nobody could pull it out.
It's nothing to get upset about. You could have just grown a new one.
That was my 3 times size spike ball.
Or you could have grown a new one.
The biggest in my collection.
You could have.
Do you know how long that takes?
I mean, I guess it would take years. But it's not worth getting punched in the eyes by me, though.
You do not get to decide that. I do.
Also, you move pretty fast, even when you're carrying these heavy things.
You understand that I picked up things that were 3 times their size, right? Once upon a time, my body has trained for this.
Ow. Well, hey, Moskito, can I will make one joke. Oh, ow.
Don't you dare.
Oh no, it's not gonna be what you think it is. I was gonna say, maybe we should be sticking that proboscis somewhere. Ouch!
No jokes.
Yeah, why don't you go stick that thing somewhere else?
Fuck you, Rayman.
Now, can you kindly take me across to Bandland?
Okay.
See? I didn't make the joke like last time, so at least you'll be nice, yes?
What is this last time that you keep mentioning? This is like the first time we met.
Never mind.
Rayman, have you been dimension hopping again?
No. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay.
That is not your innocent voice.
One thing I want to point... Why is that making me crack up of all things? Anyway, one thing I want to point out is how during this bit with Patilla, it still uses like the boss background.
Huh.
Don't know why, but it is kind of nice. Right. And of course, like other versions, this version lacks the sparkles when you grab the rings. Not that that's a bad thing, but I like the sparkles when you grab them. It adds a nice little touch to it. Alright! Well, that will do for this episode of Rayman. Join us next time as now we start Bandland again with Bongo Hills. And as far as from what I remember, because I did do this, there's not that many segments with this. I think there's only, because in the other versions there's like 6 segments, but here I think it's only been reduced to 4, which is a godsend if you ask me. Righty, so that is it, and I will see you guys next time.
Later.